Hey, Ben, you're black, right? Yeah, I am. Well, according to this Twitter post, I need to give you some money, just because you're black. Here you go. Isn't that kind of racist? Wouldn't that be like assuming that because I'm black, I'm less well off? Hell, we work at the same job, dude. We make the exact same money. Shh. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. I got you. Just there you are. Take it. Good boy. Uber driver. What do you do for work? Me. I'm a writer, poet specifically. Him. Oh, are your poems in anything? Me. They're in my book. Him. How easy is it to publish a book? I've considered doing that before. Sigh, old white men are exhausting. How dare an Uber driver try and be polite and engage in casual conversation? God damn, how exhausting. Now for a segment I'd like to call Switch the Races and Switch the Genders. Now if you switch the races and the genders and it becomes kind of sexist or racist, it's probably because it already is. Oh man, I just hate it when black old women try and speak to me in a car. God damn, it's so annoying and exhausting. Boom, racist and sexist, who would have known? This is what Disney princesses would look like if they had realistic proportions. Can we stop classifying realistic proportions as fat, please? Like, seriously? Do these people really think a mermaid who swims constantly would be fat? Or a woman who lives in France before the French Revolution would be fat? Or a Native American who constantly runs around and maybe helps to carry heavy things and hunt would be fat? Every time I see an article like this one, it makes me mad. They boast about, oh, think of all the little fat girls that look at these skinny princesses and hate themselves. But fail to think about the little skinny girls who hear them talk about how being skinny isn't normal or realistic and feel bad about themselves. There are two sides to every coin. Skinny and fat kids get picked on for being skinny and fat. This type of shit isn't for the little girls. It's for fat, vain adult women who feel insecure because of a fucking cartoon. Binary and non-binary are both half-assed. I don't know why I waste my time doing that shit. People struggle with it, so it's not half-assed as your transphobic post is trying to imply. That post was about programming. Can somebody at Sony please explain why you chose not to hire a Japanese person to wear traditional Japanese wardrobe for a Japanese game? This is extremely offensive to your Asian American consumers and blatant cultural appropriation. Please explain. Hello, I'm Japanese. Let me explain. That man is one of the few living people officially recognized as a master of that instrument. This is male privilege. Just left my dorm to get dinner. I got 4 guys whistling at me, 10 guys honking at me from their car windows, 2 guys stopping me just to tell me I'm gorgeous. Vomit. 3 guys asking me for sex, 1 guy inappropriately touching me, 5 guys saying something about my butt, 1 guy opening a door for me and saying ladies first, and this is all in 10 minutes. Tell me again how the patriarchy doesn't exist. People who usually say they get hit on a lot never get hit on. If you're a man upset at being lumped in with rapists, attackers and general assholes just because of your gender, maybe take it up with the men who give us a bad name, instead of women who have to be on guard 24/7 because of them. This is as silly as when people yell, you need to do more to curb your terrorists, and then we'll stop lumping you with them at everyday Muslims. Knock it off. Some of y'all are really like, please boost this. I'm 24 years old and my parents are refusing to pay my cell phone bill and it's enabling my depression. They also want me to move out and find a job to support myself, and I am actually fearing for my life. Here is a link to my PayPal and GoFundMe, as well as my Amazon wishlist, featuring a non-negotiable amenities mandatory for my survival, such as this flower crown anime boy pastel sweater with the text soft boy on it. Help support a victim of emotional abuse and gaslighting. So far in response to that post, people have insinuated that I'm an abuse apologist, that I'm spewing ideology propagating the cycle of abuse, that I am wealthy and spoiled, and that I am a capitalist, all because they're 24 years old and don't want to pay for their own anime boy sweater themselves. The world we live in. I am so horribly upset that I can't vote. This is oppressive to trans age people. Legal age should not be decided by biological age, and instead should be decided by the age you identify as. Trans age people should have the right to change their legal age. You have no idea how triggering it is to be reminded that you are not biologically the age you identify as. This is the stupidest shit ever. Your brain is not fully developed yet, little kid. That's why you're not allowed to vote. Also, pedophiles are a thing. Oh, I'm not a pedo. I'm 14 because I'm trans age. See, I'm having sex with a 12-year-old and I'm 14. It's okay. No, that's not okay. What you eat has no effect on what you look like. It's all genetics. Embrace the size your body wanted you to be. And all the incredible stories of people gaining and losing vast amount of weight is bullshit. You ever watch The World's Biggest Loser? It's a pretty cool show. Do you know why? You get to see people lose weight and go back to a healthy and natural size. Trans people are never rapists. Rape has nothing to do with power. Transgender people are the most hated people in the world. Therefore, they have no power over cis people. So even if a trans person forces a cis person to have sex with them, it's not rape. Cis women can't be raped by trans women. To suggest they can minimalizes the struggle of trans women in society. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. Holy shit. People. Fuck. How can you be so fucking stupid? Jeez. You know, I was going to read the rest of this and give it like a more fake reaction, but that was my initial reaction to reading that. And I think you guys deserve that because it pretty much perfectly sums up everything wrong with this. Can we stop using the word forced sex, please? It's not forced sex, it's rape. Societal power means nothing, okay? It means nothing if you physically have power over someone. In a scenario of rape, somebody has physical power over the other person. So yeah, just because you're cis doesn't mean you can't get raped. That's ridiculous. I'm really losing my mind. How do you separate children from their parents 3 years old? And yeah, I never try and make it a race thing for things as tragic as this, but what other race would commit acts like this in front of the entire world? Again? Yeah, what race? I have actually never come across a white person that isn't racist. I know a few white people who try, but even with them, a few days in, you're like, nah, Zo. White privilege summed up in 2 texts. OMG, I'm so bloody annoyed with this Ferrero Rocher packaging. So hard to just open the damn thing. Or it's rich privilege. Ever think about that? Obesity is not a disease. Obesity isn't some disease that needs to be cured. Obesity is simply another form of human body has evolved to. You see it all the time in animals. Creatures that live in certain environments have adapted different specific traits unique to that environment. And that is simply what's happening to humans. The human body is adapting to our surroundings. It isn't bad, it's just evolution. We need to stop fearing change and learn to accept it. No, that is not evolution. It is most certainly not evolution, darling. You have no idea what evolution is. Good to know. Why people be like, get over slavery, whole time, still be crying because that bitch ass dad died during 9/11, LMFO. There is so many levels of stupid on this. Age 10. I hate pink dresses and girly things. Age 20. Character development. No, that would be called successful female socialization in a patriarchal society. Please do not use feminism to shame my interests. I like pink, and dresses, and art, and music, and fashion. I also like blue, and sports, and comics, and I choose not to wear makeup. And I have short hair for the past 5 years. I'm a person with feminine and masculine interests. I have not been socialized to be more feminine. I have adopted new interest, grown as a person, and learned to embrace both my feminine and my masculine sides. If you want to do a feminist reading on this silly ass comic about how I've changed over the past decade, maybe you should look at why I actively avoid things typically viewed as feminine. You're not helping feminists by making me feel like I don't have control over myself. You're not helping feminism by shaming girls who consider themselves more feminine than masculine. Thank you, and goodbye. That is a perfect response. If I suck your dick in your sleep and it gets hard, I'ma write it. Surprise, you got fucked. Surprise, that's rape. I love seeing trans guys. Glow up pics. These two are my heroes. Yes, Hiccup and Captain America. They are definitely trans people and they are definitely trans icons. Yes. Of course the princess is the kidnapped one because of the helpless and weak woman sexist concept. No, she is the kidnapped one because she's an important political leader in charge of a prosperous kingdom to whom's kidnapping will destabilize the region. And keeping calm and not doing anything reckless in a hostage situation is not a weakness, it's common sense. I don't think black men should be allowed to speak out about race in public without having first studied black feminism. But that's just me. Amend that, I don't think black men should be able to speak about anything in public without studying black women's work. Racism and sexism. Nice. Wow. What a month we have had. We gained 10,000 subscribers, 1.3 million views, and and we've gained a lot of new Patreons. I just want to thank everyone who is new here and everyone who has stuck around. It means a lot to me. So thank you guys for an awesome month, and thank you to my Patreons. Their names are on screen right now, so if you see them in the comments, be extra nice to them. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. My name's Sofko, and I'll see you guys later.